Wisdom Shorts.
The sun shines equally on all lands, yet each flower blooms differently under its light. Nefertiti. In the grand throne room of Akhenaten, tensions filled the air like incense smoke as representatives from Upper and Lower Egypt stood before Queen Nefertiti. The southern delegates, adorned in traditional ceremonial robes, spoke with passionate conviction. "Your Majesty," declared their leader, "the worship of Aten requires the ancient, elaborate rituals that have honored the gods for centuries." The northern representatives immediately protested, their voices rising in disagreement. "No, great queen. Aten calls for simple, direct prayers from the heart, not complicated ceremonies." The arguments grew more heated by the moment, each side claiming their way was the only correct path to honor the sun god. Nefertiti watched the escalating conflict with calm observation, her royal composure unshaken by the chaos before her. Suddenly, she raised her hand and the room fell into immediate, respectful silence. Without speaking a word, the queen rose from her throne and gestured for all the delegates to follow her. She led them through the palace corridors and out into the magnificent royal garden, where flowers of countless varieties bloomed under the warm Egyptian sun. "Look," Nefertiti said, her voice carrying the authority of divine wisdom as she gestured toward the diverse blooms around them. The delegates followed her gaze, suddenly seeing the garden with new eyes. "The lotus opens wide to embrace Aten's rays," she continued, pointing to the sacred flowers floating in the garden pool, while the papyrus reaches tall and narrow toward the light. She moved gracefully among the plants, her royal presence bringing deeper meaning to each observation. "The jasmine spreads its fragrance to honor the sun," she said, touching the delicate white blooms, "and the acacia provides shade for those who need rest from Aten's intensity." The southern delegate began to understand, his expression softening as he watched the queen's demonstration. "Each plant serves Aten in its own unique way," Nefertiti declared, "yet all are nourished by the same divine light that shines upon us all." She turned to face both groups of delegates, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of a true leader. "Our god Aten does not demand uniformity from his children," she explained with gentle but firm authority, "but authenticity in how each heart reaches toward the divine light." The northern representative nodded slowly, finally grasping the profound truth in her words. "Let Upper Egypt honor the sun with their ancient wisdom and elaborate ceremonies," Nefertiti continued, "and let Lower Egypt worship with their direct simplicity and heartfelt prayers." She smiled with the radiance that had made her legendary throughout the known world. "What matters is not the form of worship, but the sincerity of the heart that reaches toward Aten's light. In this beautiful diversity of devotion, our God's glory is magnified, not diminished." The delegates from both regions bowed deeply, their conflict transformed into understanding and mutual respect. They returned to their regions carrying this new wisdom, and the kingdom found lasting peace in the recognition that unity does not require uniformity. True leadership recognizes that diversity strengthens rather than weakens, and that different paths can lead to the same divine truth when traveled with sincere hearts.